The psychology of people who talk to themselves. Most of us don't even realize it, but we talk to ourselves. You've probably caught yourself doing it while working on a task or when you needed a boost of motivation. But don't worry, even if it looks unusual from the outside, it's actually a completely natural and healthy behavior. At least knowing that it's connected to how our brain processes information and regulates emotions might already bring you some relief. We'll talk about the concerning situations later, but first, let's focus on the positive side. Talking to ourselves happens in two main forms: internal speech and speaking out loud. Internal speech. This is basically turning our thoughts into words silently. There's no external sound, and it usually happens during problem solving, planning, or mentally organizing something. Speaking out loud. This is less common in adults. In children, it's seen as a way to guide their own thinking, and over time, it naturally transforms into internal speech. Throughout history, researchers have conducted many studies and observations on people who talk to themselves. And for the most part, the results show that it's harmless, even beneficial. So what are these benefits? 1. Emotional regulation. Positive, encouraging self-talk during stressful events helps reduce anxiety and emotional tension. Experiments show that people feel emotionally better in moments when they use constructive inner dialogue. 2. Problem solving and organization. When facing a task, you can break it down into steps and talk yourself through the whole process. This helps you identify what needs to be done and makes the task feel more manageable and structured. 3. Improved focus. Reminding yourself of your goals, especially out loud, helps your mind concentrate on them. Self-talk also blocks out external distractions, making it easier to stay focused. 4. Confidence, productivity, and performance. Motivational self-talk boosts self-confidence, even if the words are coming from you to you. And when confidence rises, productivity and performance naturally improve. 5. Social support. During periods of loneliness or social isolation, self-talk can act as a form of psychological support. Listening to yourself and acknowledging your feelings can bring relief. 6. Self-evaluation and growth. Sometimes self-talk becomes a form of self-assessment. You become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses, giving you the opportunity to reflect and grow. 7. Memory enhancement. Self-talk supports cognitive functioning by engaging both auditory and motor processes. This strengthens memory encoding, making information easier to recall later. It also helps make complex information easier to understand. So far, everything sounds normal, and at this level, talking to yourself is not a problem at all. But if self-talk increases and begins to negatively affect you, that's when it can become concerning. So what situations should we be worried about, and what might they indicate psychologically? 1. Excessive and negative self-talk. As long as the inner voice is positive and constructive, it's harmless. But if self-talk becomes more frequent and turns negative, it's important to take action. Over time, it can lead to cycles of depression and anxiety. 2. Psychological disorders. In healthy individuals, internal dialogue is controlled and logical. But in conditions such as schizophrenia, these voices fall outside one's control and can turn into severe psychological disturbances. Self-talk becomes filled with intrusive negative thoughts that deeply affect the person. 3. Loss of control. Self-talk isn't a problem as long as you are in control of it. But if it starts happening without your awareness, or you catch yourself speaking out loud while harshly judging yourself, this may be a sign that you should seek professional help. So tell us, in what situations do you catch yourself talking to yourself the most? Do you think your self-talk is normal, and which situation fits you best? Share your answer in the comments below. And listen to your inner voice right now. We're pretty sure it's telling you to like this video.